Last drill, I found as a defensive coach, I don't know why, teaching off ball is really hard. It's hard to come up with drills to get guys paying attention to it. This drill is in no means perfect, but I really came to fall in love with it. I thought it taught our guys a lot of good concepts off ball. And it kind of is a culmination of all the drills we've kind of talked about before this. Coaching points we want to bring up here and emphasize in this drill. Feet are always pointing to a corner of the field. Again, that's 45-degree angles, always plays off. Our off-ball players, we never want them on that Z line. You're just the center of a seesaw, all right? Let's give ourselves at least one advantage on one side of the field. When the ball changes the Z line behind, all right? So if I'm a defender, this drill simulates a midi helping down to the crease when the ball is behind. Let's say the ball's back here, that's the cage. I'm on this side of the ball, he's attacking this side. When he rolls back, throws back to the other side, or rolls back and carries it, I want to flip upfield and sink, all right? Too often you see the off-ball player, as the ball changes to the other side of the Z-line, he turns this way, and he's ball watching. He stops and stares at it. All that backdoor cut's happening. So we almost always want to flip upfield. I say almost always, because there are instances where you do have to go that. And I really don't like using the term always because your players are going to bring that back to hurt you. But this drill, we're going to start teaching our guys flip upfield, take away those backdoor cuts, and you can just see everything going up top. You can see exchanges, you can communicate a little bit better. Fundamentals of our approach from the first drill are going to come into play here. Taking appropriate approach angles, which you kind of brought up in that first drill, that's going to come into play here. We got to be disciplined in everything we do. We want to defend a double move. That goes back to that defend the backside. We're going to get double moves in this. And we always want to get our stick inside when we're getting in. How we set up this drill. Again, you're going to have a statue crease guy right here, and you're going to have a defender above him. We're going to have a bunch of balls down here, and the ball is always going to start out with number 4. And then we're going to have lines behind cones 1, 2, and 3. Usually in this drill, I'll make our goalies be number 4, keep them back there, works on their passing. 4 is going to start out on one side of the Z line, all right? And we want, you mentioned in the coaching points I made, you never want to be on the Z line. So ball's on this side of the field, this D guy should be on this side of the field, all right? When the whistle blows, the goalie who's on this side is going to carry it to the other side of the field, which is going to get that off-ball player flipping upfield, sinking, and getting to the other side of the Z line. After he changes the Z line once, this goalie has the option to throw it to any one of these 3 guys, which is then going to come into approach angles for our guys. Guy who catches it, going to do a double move. Once that's defended, he's going to throw it back to number 4. He's going to change Z lines, and then he has the option of the next 2 guys to throw it to. Double move, and then you throw it to the last cone. We'll go live here. I'll kind of let you play it out. Boom, flips upfield. Approach, stick out in front. Defend the double move. Guy throws it back. He's getting inside, stick inside. He's becoming alert. Ball changes Z line. He's flipping upfield. Reason I like this drill for off-ball approaches is because he's defending 3 guys up there, he's going to have blind approaches. He's going to be taking different approach angles, which is why I really kind of fell in love in this drill, because it's really hard to create a guy who does get caught ball watching and has to go make an approach. But this guy defending all 3 guys, that situation is going to come up a lot. This is a different angle. All right, ball's over here. He's opened up here. See that approach angle? He's approaching to the shooting lane. All right, that's kind of like attacking shoulder, shooting lane, but if he's attacking to that stick, he's in a good approach angle. And then this kind of demonstrates that blind approach angle. He's on the other side of the field, has to come out and just have that sense of where to take away the center of the field. Now advancing the drill. This is kind of where I really like this drill. All right, now you're going to put 2 guys behind. So before you just had a goalie behind, now you're going to put 2 guys behind, put him 5 yards behind GLE, just inside the hashes. Again, I usually use our 2 goalies. So we're going to set our 2 goalies right down here inside the hashes. One of them is going to start with the ball. The difference in this drill is we're going to put our Ivan in here. So we're gonna have our statue offensive guy in here. We're gonna stick our Ivan in, and we're gonna have our off-ball defender still the same. Our footwork for our Ivan should be the same. He should be flipping upfield and sinking. So those goalies, they're gonna start with the ball. This goalie's gonna start with the ball. These guys are gonna set up in the appropriate spot. When he passes it over the Z line, both guys are flipping upfield. He's gonna pass it back, get them flipping again, and then he's gonna skip pass it to one of these three guys. A skip pass from X to up top, that guy's making that feed because that guy's wide open. So we're gonna have a guy, this help defender, approaching a little bit out of control and getting dodged on. So this Ivan, who's sinking down below this statue, has to fight to get top side and get ready to slide quickly. Again, bring the football pad out here, encourage physicalness, and teach the Ivan when he's fighting through those screens on the crease, always tell him shoot for the shoulders. If I'm running through a guy, I want to run straight through his shoulders. That's where he's the weakest, and set up. All right? And this is just a one-pass drill. It's not going to be 3 passes, just a one-pass drill. So right here, off-ball guy, he's on the side of the Z line that the ball is. And we have our Ivan on this side. All right? I have him set up over here. This is how I like to teach it. It takes away a backdoor cut. If this guy's going to get the ball, he's going to cut to the ball. It's all in front of me. He can step up and take that away. So when the ball changes, Z-line is over here, this guy's going to flip upfield, sink here, take away that back pipe cut. If that guy's going to cut, he's going to cut in front of me, and I'm coming in with a nice hard check. So that's the footwork I want to see you playing, or want you to see here with the Ivan. Everything stays the same with this guy, and then he's going to fight through the statue here. Boom, change, good flip by this guy. Boom, change again, flip, he sticks in front. And this defender, the Ivan, does a great job fighting to get top side. But did you see where this defender approached? He approached to the right-hand side, right? So where's he gonna dodge? Left-hand alley, most likely. Where's he hedging to? He's on the wrong side of the Z line. So I would want him over here, shorten that slide. And that's why I really like this drill. All right, so the ball's back here. Say this is the right line right here. Ball's over there, I'm setting up here. Taking away that backdoor cut, sticks out in front here. If that guy does cut, I'm stepping in front of him. He brings me right into that ball carrier. If it's just a pass or a carryover Z line, it goes there to the other side. Boom, I'm flipping here. That gives me a great slide angle for guys inside roll, turning him inside, cutting through the crease. And again, I can step up and take away that cut very easily.